Okay, our team coverage of this storm continues in the east.
And we need to head east because all of that snow we've been dealing with in southern Ontario is now in the Maritimes.
Tracking off to the east. We've got some snow squalls kicking up. If you're in Ontario, through the afternoon hour, the snow will ease in eastern Ontario. It'll be 20 centimeters up in the capital region, but it's the winds that pick up now in the southwest out of the northwest, and that'll get the snow squalls
There
flying.
are some, snow squall watches already in around the Goderich area. We could see another 10 centimeters associated with that.
But the big dig is on in southwestern Ontario. By the way, we're going to Halifax in a minute.
Yes.
But first, let's catch up with storm hunter Mark Robinson. It looks blustery, doesn't it?
It sounds blustery. Wind chill values have been around -20. It's cold for Nate out there.
And it's only going to get windier in the east. By tonight, or this afternoon, the wind's 60 to 90, but by tonight in Cape Breton, the winds could be up to 140 kilometers per hour.
There are some wind advisories in effect. What's interesting about Nova Scotia, even where Nathan is, Halifax toward Yarmouth, we've highlighted in green, that's rain, and then pink for more of that freezing rain or ice pellets. Yarmouth has already started to see that transition over into an ice pellet.
Yep, but there's already an accumulated snow, so this is kind of like we'll glaze it, then we'll put some rain on top, and then it'll turn cold again tonight, and it'll be even more difficult for you to shovel it tomorrow.
Yes, and then of course all of this snow moves into Newfoundland. Fredericton, in around Moncton, Charlottetown, we could see a good 30 centimeters of snow with this.
Yeah, and then it's just going to turn cold and we'll get back into blowing snow. So you have some stormy times ahead. Of course, our team coverage continues for you in Atlantic Canada. Meanwhile, in the Great Lakes, the big dig's on. But
here's the interesting thing about Alberta, though. Even Saskatchewan is warmer today because it has been so cold. Calgary, Lethbridge, 9 or 10 degrees today.
And you have this mild little trend will last today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, and then boom, it's right back to cold again.
Yes, I think we were looking at Edmonton and Calgary feeling like the mid -20s by Friday, so enjoy 10 degrees today.
Yeah, but, the mild weather's there, and the snowpack unstable in the mountains, and there still will be some accumulating snows in the mountain passes. Be careful, be careful.
Yeah, of course it is the weekend, so if you want to get out in British Columbia.
It's winter time in southern Ontario. Ha ha, Natalie laughs. Natalie joins us because I know that some of us love winter.
Some of us love winter.
Not so crazy about it.
It didn't look that pleasant out there to me. Am I the only one?
Well, I think you're being a bit of a negative Nelly on this, yes.
I have fun. When I have my snow pants on and you hear the swishing,
it's fun, isn't it?
Then it's okay when you're prepared.
Yes.
But it is cold today, Chris, so let's take a look at some of the wind chill values for this afternoon, because now that the snow has moved to the east, we do have to put up with those winds, as Chris was mentioning. Toronto this afternoon, -6, not bad, but it's going to be feeling closer to -11, -12 and around London, -13 in Hamilton, so it is chilly. Let's find out how chilly it's feeling with storm hunter Mark Robinson. Would you say the cold is the worst of it right now, Mark?
But what I want to do is show you what it is good for, and that's snow angels. See? There you go. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you very much, Mark, for that. I guess I was wondering why he had his hood wrapped up so tightly. I guess that was his master plan the whole time, because it wasn't that cold out. Thanks to Mark for the snow angels. What's interesting, and I know Chris has been talking about this, the winds coming off of Georgian Bay and Lake Huron, and that's our next big weather story for today. Again, in around Goderich, there are snow squall watches in effect. We could see 5-10 centimeters of snow here in the GTA. We may pick up a couple of centimeters from it, but it won't be much. And then for tomorrow morning, wind chill values will be around -20, so bundle up, but again, have fun. Is that our theme? Seem to be having fun on the trampoline with all that snow underneath. We are going to be warming up. That's the good news I can give you if you want to see your 14-day trend.
A lot of people are going to wish they had a snowblower today.
Certainly I did at 3 o'clock this morning, digging out my car.
I'll tell you, we're kind of in the aftermath of this weather system in the Great Lakes. The lake effect has begun some in Ontario, so that's what you'll deal with as we move through the afternoon. And the last of the snow tapers off in eastern Ontario. It's Atlantic Canada's problem. We'll get to Nathan in Halifax.
Yes, poor Nathan. It's been so cold and windy, but let's check in with Mark. Storm hunter Mark Robinson is joining us, and Mark, that is one big pile of snow behind you.
The snow is literally blowing sideways in front of them. The winds are 70, 80 kilometers per hour.
I know. I find myself just watching like this. You can feel the winds.
I know. So, and Nathan said it right. seriously, pack her in. No need to go anywhere for the rest of the day. The winds are only going to get stronger tonight. We want to show you this map, first of all, because we talked about this making a changeover to rain down in the southwest. You have a webcam in Yarmouth.
Yes, Lucas, one of our friends in the Yarmouth area, he has this live kind of webcam.
Just a little bit east of Yarmouth. And you could see the snow on the ground. That's definitely 15 centimeters. Now, they'll get rain. It's conceivable Yarmouth could get up to 7, but it's going to cool right down again tomorrow. So that'll be really slushy, hard to move snow once it freezes tonight.
And you've been making this good point. It's, you know, snow, and then you have icing, and then you have rain, and then you have more ice, so it's this layer.
Yeah, and you just want to get rid of that as quick as you can. The thinking is, we haven't talked a lot about Moncton, Fredericton, St. John, Charlottetown, 30 centimeters of snow is likely there, and we'll talk about Newfoundland dealing with all of this through the day tomorrow.
Yes, and very windy, don't forget, so all that snow will be blowing around. You know, there was a lot of snow in Edmonton to end last week. Well, I mean, it was more cold than anything else.
I know freezing rain early this morning, and that was along this warm front. That may pose some problems for you in Saskatchewan and maybe into Manitoba in time. I know the winds are really gusty in Manitoba.
Yeah, this is interesting. I was looking at Winnipeg's numbers. We haven't mentioned Winnipeg yet.
Yeah.
Minus 35 is what it's going to feel like today, and up to minus 6 tomorrow.
So a tropical heat wave. The snowpack unstable in the Rocky Mountains. Be careful traveling there in the back country.
Speaking of traveling, your local highway conditions are coming up next in your local forecast.
Yeah.